Welcome to Sandy Woods Nutritional Boot Camp Center. I would like to welcome you to this remarkable young lady who is a whiz in everything. We was having a conversation and she said that she was doing all of this long before people was even thinking about coaching. I am just so fortunate to have met this lady and everything that she is doing in the fitness world. Sandy, would you like to say anything?
Well, my name is Sandy Woods. I'm the owner of Sandy Woods Boot Camp and Sandy Woods Nutrition and Fitness Center.
So Sandy, tell me, what do you think about Taste Bud Tickets, what you eat and what's eating you?
I think it's an amazing book. I definitely can see where people will get amazing value from the book. It's totally in alignment and congruent with my philosophy and how I coach my clients.
Sandy, so tell me about this journey of yours that started over 20 years ago. How did you get into this field?
I was 17 years old and my dad actually developed cancer of the pancreas and diverticular disease. At that time, I was on track to go to school, FIT, for fashion merchandising, and I decided I needed to stay at home so I could take care of my father. Which he transitioned in 1990, and in 1990 that's when the computers really started hitting the scene, and I started doing a whole bunch of research on cancer because I didn't want to develop cancer. I was trying to learn as much as I could so that I could help my family and anyone else from developing cancer. So when he was living, I cut out all the meat. I was just doing seafood and chicken. And then from there, I became a vegetarian. I was a stone vegetarian, went from vegetarian to vegan. At that time, people started noticing that I was looking different. They would come to me and ask me, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me. I had went on a 21-day fast, a 21-day cleanse. It was just straight juice and spirulina and juices that I made at home. And I lost a significant amount of weight, and people started asking, what are you doing? So what I did was I started helping people do cleanses. I would go into their house, do a kitchen overhaul, take them to the store, show them how to purchase the juicers and the blenders, and we would go to the supermarket and we'd buy the foods that they needed. And from that point, a lot of people would ask me, I was like the go-to person for information.
You are a master herbalist. Where did that come from? I mean, how did you get to that point?
I started studying herbs about the same time, about 23 years ago. I started studying herbs. I got certified in personal training maybe about 6-7 years ago. After the herbal program, I realized that I couldn't legally give herbal advice to people based on the laws and the rules. You couldn't really give out herbal advice. Mm-hmm. So you could, I went to school for skincare, which is the skincare school. I went to Vaughn Lee International School for skincare. So I knew that I could tell people, in order to take care of your skin, you need to eat better, and these are the foods that help, with healthy skin and diet. I could do that as an esthetician. From that point, my goals were to open up a retreat, or to at least do the work and prepare myself to open up a center where people could come and learn all they needed to learn about health and nutrition.
Tell me about your doctors. You have studied under a lot of doctors, world-renowned doctors. Tell me about some of them.
Dr. Furman, Dr. Amen.
Who is Furman?
Dr. Joe Furman is one of my instructors. I went to the school, Institute for Integrated Nutrition, for my health coach certification. And they were like, everybody that's anybody in the nutrition field was one of my instructors. We had a bunch of different people that come in and they teach classes. Deepak Chopra, Dr. Whale, it's countless number of people.
Question, who was that doctor you had told me about that was on Dr. Oz, who was with Pastor Rick Warren? You said that was one of your doctors that you study under.
That was Dr. Amen. Dr. Amen actually with the Daniel plan.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of the people that helped put that together. He does programs on the brain. He actually will take a picture of your brain before you start on a nutritional supplement. And then he take pictures of your brain after you go on like detoxing, and then you add more nutrition into your diet, and he'll show where you're getting younger and healthier and your brain is just rejuvenating.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You must be doing all of that because you are the evidence of what he is talking about. A couple of people had called me and told me to turn to Dr. Oz, man. They're talking about health and fitness. So when I saw Pastor Rick Warren, and then he turns to Dr. Oz and said, it's not what you eat, it's what's eating you. And I'm like, wow, that's what my book is really talking about. What's eating you not to get healthy. So this journey that you've been on for 24 years. So where would you like to take it to now at this particular level? Where would you like to go with it?
Right now I do weight loss challenges. So taking that on a national level, international level with the weight loss challenges, as well as I do 21-day detox. I take people through a whole 21-day detox along with meal plans, recipes, everything that they need for completion. We also have a Facebook page that will be set up, and that's all on our website, on a website called Detox with Sandy. In the future, I'd like to have a retreat where people could come and they just stay for as long as they need to stay for the healing aspect. I'll have yoga, like here at my club, we do yoga, boot camp, one-on-one personal training, as well as Reiki healing, some different body therapies that we do here.
Okay, so another thing is you deal with the spirituality of the health. Explain that.
Well, I do what is called visioning, where people vision for their future. So we'll go into a meditation where they actually can see themselves. I walk them into this meditation where they can see themselves where they want to be in the future. And then as we come out of the meditation, they write it down, and they write down everything that they saw, and they're able to reflect, on their future. It's really funny. Reflect on the future, how they, vision their life to be, which is really powerful because they really get to, see what their why, really visually see what their why is and why they want to do it, and see where they'll be.
I am really proud of what you're doing because I have never met anyone that has had the working knowledge, resume of everything that you do. I think that you still have so much for people who have no mindset about getting healthy. So do you have anything to add to that?
Well, I do have I have a coaching program. I have a 3 months, 6 month, and 12 month for most for corporate. It's 12 months because they need an ongoing coaching experience for their employees to make sure that they're on track, throughout the year.
What about the Master Gardener you took at University of Maryland?
Yeah, the Master Gardener program I thought was so important to my business and for the coaching my clients, because we live in food deserts. Most of the food is trucked into our state, and also we don't even know where the food's coming from. It's very important with the genetically modified foods for people to know exactly what they're eating, because you might get some food that's labeled organic, but it doesn't really mean it's organic. So it's really, really important for people to start growing as much food as they can for themselves.
But the thing of it is that we have to be very conscious about what we put in our body, because people don't care. They just want your money. Well, I'd like to thank Sandra Woods for allowing me to come into her studio to see all that she does. She is an amazing person in this field. People who need their corporations, their businesses, personal training, online training, online foods. She has it all together now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.